everyone, welcome to Kyver's Any Token Anywhere series. So every episode we're talking to great project, great people who are working together with the Kyver. And today we're with the David. He's the CEO of the Total. David, thanks for joining the call. Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much for having me. We appreciate it.
Mm-mm. So actually, the Total integrate Kyver quite a while ago, but today finally we got a chance to see how cool it is and they actually find out how to use it and what kind of role Kyver plays on their Total's platform. So David, can you briefly tell us more about Total project?
Yeah, so basically, we started this concept as we were looking to manage our own crypto assets.
Mm,
And that was so difficult to do. And Kyber and other decentralized exchanges make it super easy nowadays.
mm.
So we built a product that sits right on top of Kyber and allows you to manage your assets. And that's what I'm going to show you here today.
Oh, cool. Do you think who would like to use your platform on what occasion and what kind of value they will find out?
Great. So Total provides the best price
Mm-hmm,
and best execution
mm-hmm,
and most liquidity for any asset you're looking to exchange. And we do
mm,
that by aggregating all of the markets into one interface.
mm, mm,
So you can utilize Kyber when it is the best price and the best execution for your trade. And
mm.
it'll show you on Total. So let's say you're trying to buy Omiseco and the best price to buy that is on Kyber. Well, it'll pop up for you. You don't have to go searching for the best price on the markets.
Mhm.
And the trade is made automatically through the Kyber market when submitting to Total smart contracts.
So it's kind of like Total bundle all the liquidity from different liquidity provider and then provide the best rate to the end users for
Yeah,
trading.
similarly, how you would go on a website to look for your hotel,
Uh-huh.
um, look for the best price.
Hmm.
We do the same thing, but for your exchange on decentralized exchanges.
So
So kind of like Kayak or Expedia does for your travel, we do that for your trades.
but everything's on chain.
Correct. Everything is done on chain, so you can audit or you can see where it was routed to and what price you paid.
Okay, so seems like it's super easy to use for even the layman who don't know how to use trade cryptocurrency or who don't read order book, right?
That's exactly right. You don't have to learn about the technicals, about the different protocols. You just point and click and say which assets you want. We handle all of the protocol level functionality and the price comparison and the finding the market for you.
So even the end user doesn't know that they're leveraging on different liquid provider. It's just like so seamless the transaction happens.
Correct. We provide them all of that functionality. They don't have to worry about that. Now, one comment that's made usually is that this might be more expensive because we're building contracts on top of these other contracts like Kyber's.
Mm, mm, mm.
However, we actually propose that the user will save in the long run because we provide them with the best execution. So even though they're paying a slightly higher cost in the operation or to utilize the smart contracts, they're actually saving on the back end by getting the best price net.
I'm not sure it's the best analogy, but kind of remind me my dad used to call the broker house to buy the different stuff from the different market. And then
Exactly.
yeah, they charge him a little bit higher fee, but he doesn't have to go through find out how to use like HTS or like complicated order book, things like that.
That's exactly right. That's
Wow.
exactly right. So it's an order routing system.
Mm-hmm.
We consider ourselves the world's only on-chain order routing system, and we're just so excited and blessed that we get to work with great venues like Kyber, who have been the best exchange venue that we've worked with because they made it so easy for us to integrate. The amount of hours and the amount of time we had to spend learning Kyber was minimal compared to the other exchanges.
That's happy to hear that. So besides Kyra, how many other liquid provider you're working together with?
We also work with ZeroX relayers.
Mm-hmm.
We work with Ether Delta or completely on-chain exchange protocols, Bancor, Uniswap.
Oh,
So we have a total of 14 venues integrated right now.
wow, 14. That's pretty big. So there is no way that lacking of the liquidity for the user to make a trade. Um, Could you take us through like how to use Total's platform and you know share us the cool features or some like an important feature we have to know?
Most certainly. I'm going to share my screen with you right now. Okay, so for all of you out there, you can go to total.com, Totle.com, and you can click trade on Total. And the easiest way to click up for someone who has not used decentralized exchanges before would be something like Portis. So I would connect up using Connect Portis, and then I would hit sign in or register if you do not have an account. I'm going to go ahead and fill in here my account information. This is storing your private key in a decentralized manner. It makes it super easy to use applications like Total. Other options, you could use a hardware wallet like Ledger or Trezor, or you could use a software wallet like MetaMask as well. You go ahead and you hit the trade button here. You can go ahead and increase the amount or decrease the amount of any assets you want to buy or sell. And then by hitting the next button, the interface here is going to show you the trades needed to meet these new allocations, and it's also going to show you the venue in which those needs to be traded. Markets that are shown here, Uniswap and Kyber. So you're going to be sending an order to buy Omisego, 8 Omisego tokens at this price here, $1.27 for a total of $10. You're going to be selling Maker tokens, a very small amount of them, for at the price of $685. And that's going to cost you a total of $3.43, and that'll be going through the Uniswap exchange.
What if I want to buy the back of the NKR, and then one of the exchanges cannot handle that amount of volume? What happened then?
So there's still a possibility that if if the trade is not there when you send it through, that the transaction will fail. That's actually a positive thing because you don't want to end up with a poor price. So there's some safety nets in place for the user, so that they don't get they either get back the asset that they sent through or the assets they're looking for. And additionally, if there's not any liquidity, we will show that there's not liquidity on any of the markets. But it's a very rare instance, because that's really one of the things that Total's combating is the illiquid markets by combining all of them. So you could see here that the Maker token is available on 6 of our markets, including Kyber.
So is there a way? Is it possible that when I put the order like back of the NKR, we set the order 50% order on Uniswap and 50% of the order on different liquid providers, so I don't have to get the worse rate?
Yes, you can partially fill. So in this instance, because it's a small amount, we're filling the entire order on one exchange. But if it was advantageous, if it was a much larger order, we might fill part of it on one venue and part of it on several other venues.
Oh, that's cool. So it's an instant. Like I'm selling Maker DAO on Uniswap and buying the Omisego from Kyber.
Correct.
But it's not happening in one transaction, is it?
One transaction, yes. You're sending all the buy and sells in one transaction. So I'll show you right here where we've waited a little bit, so I'm going to refresh the prices. And now when I do this, it's going to show. So what it does now is it needs all of these trades. And when I hit submit transaction, what's going to happen is it's bundled up all of those trades into this one transaction here. And if I hit confirm, now I'm sending that one transaction through to the blockchain with the multiple trades all bundled up. So now they're being executed across the venues for you.
So you just mentioned is it happen in one transaction, but internal transaction, there is actually 2 transactions. The one is going through Uniswap, the other one is coming back from the Kyber, right? And
that's correct. So it actually, what happens is you're actually right. You're sending one transaction. Then our smart contracts are divvying up those orders into new transactions, into the venues that you have, Kyber, Uniswap. Yes. So now if we hit view portfolio, we can see now our new allocations that we have. Let's try and pick up some Kyber here.
Can we go back to the trading page?
Yeah, let's go back. get
So
reset.
I see like all the bars are moving itself. Like what is the mechanism here? If I increase the Kyber portfolio, what is decreasing
So
among my portfolio?
your Ethereum today acts as your cash balance. So by increasing your Kyber, you're decreasing your Ether that you have in your wallet.
If
Similarly, if you sell back to Ether every time.
if I don't want to sell my Ether, instead of selling Ether, I want to sell something else to buy KNC. Is it also possible?
Yeah, so you would have to buy what you would like to buy with the Ether and then sell it, say your DAI. And when you do that, now you can even it out. You end up with the same amount of Ethereum. You're selling your DAI and you're buying your Kyber. In practice, the orders will go through as Ethereum pairs. So you will end up, the contract will receive back the Ethereum and then push through to buy what you're looking to buy.
Oh,
Total
I
is
see.
coming out with another interface to go from token to token directly. But right now, the best option is to go to Kyber directly to do a swap.
You mean the token to token swap?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay. How many tokens are here? Like 6 tokens? 7 tokens?
These are all the tokens that I have in my wallet. If you want to
Oh,
add a token in our into the list here that you see as an option,
sorry, I
you could
missed
add
that
tokens.
add tokens. I thought this is only a token that total supported. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, so we have all the tokens from Kyber, from your 0x relayers, from
Mm-hmm.
Ether Delta. As long as they're not securities, we don't trade securities. We don't promote buying and selling of securities. We purely, our software is used to trade crypto assets that are already available on decentralized markets worldwide.
The gas fee is a bit higher than you make the transaction on different liquid provider or platform like the Central Exchange. But what is the pro for using Total? I think you
Yeah,
just
so
mentioned it, but I think it would be nice to share with the community one more time.
it's a great point. So as you can see here, I just requested orders for more KNC
Mm-hmm.
through Kyber, and there's going to have to buy 117 of these KNC tokens to meet these new allocations I put in.
Mm-hmm.
So down here, you can see we break down the fees. So the maximum gas fee you could pay, which is very rare that you ever pay the maximum, but would be $1.50 in order to get to do this transaction. You can see Kyber still doing free, no fees, so there's no fees here, and there's also no fees for using Total as well. Now there are gas fees in the max gas fees that will be definitely higher than if you went directly to a venue, but as you mentioned, the advantage that a user has from going to Total rather than each of the venues is that we find you the best price, so it's convenience. You may not have to go from market to market to find which market has the best price at this time. You can just use Total and we do all of that work for you, and you may save significantly more than what you pay in the additional gas fees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if I hit submit transaction, now it's built up this payload of all the information I needed, and I hit confirm. And now it's going through to the blockchain, and we should be buying some KNC tokens from Kyber here any second.
I think like it really opened up all the access for enabling like allowing everyone to trade a digital asset really in the simplest manner. But are you guys have any plan to adding up the more features, more functions for community?
Yes, we are, and we'd love to get the community feedback on what those features are that people want, whether they're a chat troll box, or it's news, or if it's other decentralized finance solutions here in our dashboard. More from Maker, more from Kyber, more from Darba. So there's always requests. We're always looking for information and what the users want. That's really our goal, is to be customer obsessed.
True. Especially is the end user facing UI. So the how users like giving the feedback would be the most important thing. Oh, now I see Kyber portfolio has increased a little bit.
We picked up quite a few KNC, so now it's our mostly owned token in this portfolio.
Is there any other things you want to share with our community, or we can
No,
close
Bo, thank you
the?
so much for having me. This was excellent. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. Appreciate you having us on and helping promote Total. Kyber has been an excellent supporter of Total from day one, and we have just loved working with you all. Very professional, and we want the community to come and try out Total, come trade on Total, and then you'll be able to trade directly through Kyber seamlessly, utilizing both of our tools.
Yeah, thanks for sharing your. That was a really lovely tutorial. I think our community have a learn, and then definitely we want to try explore more different feature on the totals. So thanks for your time. It was great talking to you.
Thanks so much, Bo.
Thank you. Bye bye.